Hey everyone, welcome back to Wrench Racers. This weekend, heading south, getting out of the house, going down, gonna go to the Cutlass. Got a couple maintenance things that I need to take care of just to make sure it's safe, streetable, everything like that. Just got a couple leaks to figure out, got a couple just small things, nothing major. But just trying to get that thing ready to go. Car show season's coming up. I got some shows I definitely want to hit, and I want that thing to be ready for them. So stay tuned. Check it out, everyone. Pulling into Buc-ee's, and just as it happens, my fuel light comes on. Perfect timing. Well, first stop on the road trip. If you have ever been in a car with me on a road trip anywhere that we drive past one of these places, you know I have to stop. Thank all three of you for watching, by the way. But we're stopped at Buc-ee's. This place is awesome. If you've never been to a Buc-ee's, and they are spreading, like I think they just opened one in Ohio this past weekend. But yeah, you need to go. You need to check it out. They've got their own mascot. They've got all types of merch in there, but it's pretty cool. I'll definitely show you what I end up grabbing while I'm in there. I can always seek out automotive stuff at places like this. They've got race jug products. Funny thing about this, and the VP jugs do the same thing. It doesn't say anywhere on it that it is a gas can. It just says multi-use utility jug. Because if it said gas can on it, it would have to be EPA compliant and have all the crap that makes gas cans terrible now. But they could make the argument that this is not intended for gas, so they don't have to make all the safety features. You just have a hose that pours gas through it, which is the way it should be. But, you know, government going government.
It's your quote-unquote pollution control.
Well, here's my Buc-ee's haul. Got this chopped brisket sandwich. Now, sliced, my bad, sliced brisket sandwich. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, gas station brisket, that's risky. Well, not so much here. I don't know how they pull it off and how they keep it as affordable as it is, but the brisket here actually tastes really, really good. They must just be pricing it so low because so many people buy it where they make a killing off of it. But the brisket, really, really good. I would not buy brisket in a gas station anywhere else, but this was highly recommended. And then I tried it, and then I really liked it. I got a little Sprite, got these little sea salt caramel milk chocolate things. These are pretty good, actually. I gotta snag these every time. A GoPro, no, I'm kidding. I brought that with me. Yep, taking the car out today. Gonna run to the parts store. Need to grab a couple things there. Gotta run a couple errands for the parents. But yeah, so let me show you what I got to pick up at the parts store. So take a look at this handle for the window here. Yep, the old clipless window handle. So I'm gonna go pick up a little clip for that. Yeah, I really do love driving this old car. It's so comfortable. Like this seat is like a couch cushion, or like the whole couch rather. And the car's just, it's so big and heavy. It's just so big and heavy. It's got a lot of road presence, and especially now I got the 5.3 in it. It's just a lot more capable of a car. Got the 4L65, so it's 4-speed. It just seems a lot more driver friendly than it used to be with the old 307 and the turbo 350 trans. that overdrive definitely helps a lot with drivability. But yeah, I'm really loving this thing. It's a perfect day to go driving in a hot rod. So at the parts store, this O'Reilly Auto Parts in Monticello, Kentucky is the second place I ever had a job. So a lot of memories in this place, a lot of memories coming back here. But I picked up the clip I needed. See, I installed it there. Sell them in the blister packs like this. I also picked up this sweet little Hot Wheels Porsche. I got a weakness for Hot Wheels Porsches, but let's clip this thing on here. See if it's all good. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's not coming off anytime soon. Alright, so I had to make a run to town. Got the stuff from the parts store. Now I'm over at the Save-A-Lot. Now this happens to be the first place I ever worked. Save-A-Lot food stores. First place I ever did work, and this is about as close as I was parked to the building when I worked here in high school. Lots of memories in here too. Unfortunately, not very good ones. This is not, I did not like working here, but here we are today. You know, it's really surprising how much that place has changed. I suppose I haven't stepped foot inside of a Save-A-Lot store since I put my notice in at that one way back in like 2018 when I did that. But yeah, that store, it's way different than it looked when I worked there. I mean, obviously over time they'll update it, and that store looked like when I worked there it hadn't been updated since the early 90s. But it was just different. Almost didn't know where to go. The shelves were even all different in there. But pretty cool walking back through there. Got some steaks on sale. I think that's what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. Love me a good steak. So I'm down here, just got out of church, down here at my old high school parking lot with Cutlass. This is where I always parked. So, fun story, when I first started driving, 16, license, everything, they put out on social media, come down to the school from a certain date to a certain date and you can get your parking pass. So I went down as soon as they put that out, right? I went down that day, got my parking pass. I got number one. I got the very first parking pass. So I always parked in the very first parking spot, close to the school as I could. So I'm in the first parking spot, close as I could get to the school. We had this walkway here. They poured that right when I started school here. And what's funny is those railings were not on it, down the middle at least. The ones on the side were. But they had to put those railings in there because too many kids were like riding dirt bikes and bicycles and stuff down it, and it was just a hazard. And they started putting they put the center railing in. So it's crazy how much changes and also how much stays the same. Like, I noticed all the parking spots are painted now. Well, many of them are, including the one I'm on. It's pink now. But yeah, that would have never happened with the people that were running the school when I was here. But it's neat. Football field's over there. This is our basketball court. That is the new Area Technology Center. They completed that the year after I graduated. I never got to use that super nice, fancy facility, but I've been in there a couple of times. I've been in town visiting while school was in session and talked to some of my old instructors from the old building. But yeah, that's my old high school up there, Wayne County High. Class of 2020, baby.